Hi, folks. Danny here at PARTAY. I'm enjoying a quiet moment right after lunch and had a couple of things. I had a couple of emails that I've received, which to me are bait. They're baited emails, but I'm going to answer them anyway. And then I've got something I'm going to publish out there. So the first question that I received was, are we going to implement a batch numbering system? No. What folks need to understand is that a batch numbering system is a quality control, quality assurance type process. It's an internal process. It's meant to improve your internal quality. Cannot be weaponized against consumers. I know you've got the idiot out there that's trying to, but you cannot weaponize it. And there's a primary reason. It's because you've got the same person mixing, the same person presenting, and the same person doing the sales and marketing. Okay? That's not the only reason, but that's the primary reason why it would never work. Because you have no separation of duties, there's no separation of controls and any of that. So it can never be used as proof for anything. See, that falls under SOX controls. And just so you're aware, that stands for Sarbanes-Oxley. Has nothing to do with your socks, but it's a business control. And it's definitely things that people need to quantify if you ever try to even think about weaponizing something like this. And even then, you couldn't. But without separation of controls, you have no proof of anything. You could have put whatever label from whatever batch. Doesn't matter what you showed on video. None of it matters because it's all hearsay. It's all your word, and you're the one who stands to gain from all of that. So, puts you out of the run right there. Your word would mean nothing in that respect. So, that's that one. The next one was, and that's the reason, another reason why I said I think they're baited, is the second question that came at me was, what if you skipped the third roll in the application of our products? What if you skip the fourth roll or third roll and just put the fourth? Well, considering, now I'm just trying to go on common sense here, but considering that it's all the same formula coming out of the same container, that if you skip the third and then roll the fourth, doesn't the fourth then become the third? I mean, that's kind of common sense, right? So there's where that lands. But primarily, I've watched a couple of snippets, and that's really it, folks. I don't have time to sit and watch these long videos. But what I would remind folks out there of is that I made commitments that I wasn't going to spare or spend time on this guy. And I haven't. If you notice, it's been roughly a month since I've posted anything, negative whatsoever, anything whatsoever about the Crystal Edge channel or whatever it's called now. But what I also know is that through that time, now I watched just a little snippet early this morning from one, I guess, that was done yesterday. And he had made the statement that we just can't seem to let him alone. And I would say that's a lie because I have. And even though I have constantly in almost every video, there's been some statement he's made alluding to PARTAY. So I've done the good stuff, and I'm going to continue to do the good stuff. But I'm going to do another good thing too. See this? I've got about half a container left of the Phantom. I'm already in the works of setting up a professional comparison of the Phantom versus, I'm probably going to provide 2 or 3 different products. But that will be done by professionals, reputable professionals. You remember I told you, Ken, I didn't have to have your consent to do it because your product's not protected. So we're going to use reputable professionals to do a comparison and do a full-on review that will get published. And I want you to know, Ken, I gave you the opportunity to avoid this. And all you had to do was keep your mouth shut. But you've not been able to do that. Bottom line, what you make is not a product. It's garbage. What people see in your videos doesn't exist. And we're going to prove that through reputable professionals, not on my channel, as I've stated before, not on your channel, but by people who are trusted. And let's see how that works out for you. You guys take care. Bye.